Working from a modest industrial warehouse in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Flux Design is one of the preeminent custom design and build firms in America. Flux's creative team of designers and builders face a daily challenge of taking ideas and building them from the ground up. Whether it's a bar or restaurant, a private home, or a corporate office, the team must operate on tight schedules and tighter budgets. Heading up the team of artists and craftsmen working in this high-pressure, high-stakes world,
morning, ladies and gentlemen,
is a man in perpetual motion, Jeremy Shemrovitz.
You know, one of the ideas that's been running through my head is to find 1,000 doorknobs and put 1,000 doorknobs on the men's and women's bathroom door. Screw them all on, and they all work. We'll blow their mind. It'll be fun.
With new projects coming in at a fast and furious pace,
I've just put in $40,000 of my own money into something, and it's not here yet.
Sham and his team can never let up if they're going to stay ahead of the game.
We want to design it, build it, create it, install it like we never existed. We're design ninjas. That works for me.
If it was up to Sham, every project would be done yesterday.
I get a little hot-headed. I know I do. That's a fault of mine.
Come here! When we fall behind, Jeremy flips out.
Hell no! You can walk!
There's a lot of screaming and a lot of yelling, and we gotta scramble.
I want to have solutions. How many times are we going to have to go to a job site to measure?
Sham has fired me within this past year, I would say 28 times.
We need to be on top of this shit the first time. Shut the hell up! There, you like
When
that?
you're an artist having to deliver in real time in the real world, you work hard.
Money's just magically appearing in your pockets? No!
And you play hard.
He will just, mid-sentence, pull out his lightsaber, start swinging it at you.
It's just wild taking orders from a boss who wears a dress.
It's hard to find a balance between the fun of Flux and the business of Flux. We struggle with that all the time.
Ah! Where's everybody?
And there's only one person who can keep Sham's head on straight.
Every time they hear the heels coming, Sham runs from me. Working here has toughened me up considerably.
She's wonderful, she's a sweetheart, and in a second, she can snap.
On days that the guys are just really annoying or the video games are too loud and I have a headache, I am not very happy with my surroundings.
What you don't want to do is piss her off.
Am I allowed to say balls? I was gonna start a whole drama thing. We are willing to do whatever it takes to create something that has never been seen before.
Working at Flux it is like a family.
A family of really great, really crazy people.
Liz is everybody's mom. She's so sweet. Sham, I guess he could be the pain in the ass dad.
We can all go ice skating today. What do you think?
Sham and his team at Flux have just begun one of their most challenging jobs to date.
The smoke shack is kind of like a David and Goliath. They got these two giant buildings next door and then this tiny little shack.
You got this little guy stuck in the middle kind of going, help me!
They must take this run-down, fire-damaged building and transform it into a working barbecue restaurant in just 6 weeks.
I mean, look at all this dirt exposed. There's probably a corpse in here.
It was just a hellhole in there, and to try to imagine how it can be, it takes some creativity and some skill.
Our client wants as many seats in this place as possible. He wants it comfortable, and he wants it cool looking. It's up to us to convince him that we're able to do all those things. And right now, when you look at it, you're like, ugh, yeah, ugh. But all this is going to change with color and material. Most people would walk in here and say, let's just tear this building down. It's not a jewel by any means. There's a hole there. It's an opportunity for us to keep something here that has a lot of nostalgia for a lot of people. Maybe we create this big steel tree that's kind of branched out, that's funky and weird.
You can feel the passion in his voice when he talks about this place because he's always doing stuff like this when he's explaining things. What that means, I don't know.
These ideas are going to be done in 1 week. End of story. And the bottom line is, our name and reputation at Flux Design is completely on the line here. Go!
With the basic plan in place, there's no time to lose as the first supplies arrive at Flux.
You guys gonna help bring in steel? Is there enough steel?
Yes.
What was that? Designers trying to get out of getting steel work done? All right, where's my megaphone?
Sham calls me Leprechaun because I get things done pretty quickly, and I look like one.
Looking good, Dave. Looking good. Watch the form. Back technique, approach.
When I first met Sham, we thought he was a fucking Fruit Loop. He was jumping up and down, all excited, but really nice guy.
Let's get ready to rumble.
There's no missing deadlines in this profession. It just does not happen. Because there are 1,000 people waiting for you to fall down so they can take your place. And we have 6 weeks to finish and for them to open a restaurant.
Even when things get hectic at Flux, there's always time for special visitors.
What are you going to do when you grow up?
Be an artist.
What kind of artist? You want to paint?
Yeah.
What do you want? What's your favorite thing to paint?
Swordfish.
Swordfish?
And a puppy.
And a puppy? Wait, the puppy in the swordfish?
No.
No? Is the swordfish in the puppy?
No. They're friends.
They're friends.
For Sham and his team, finding the balance between work and play is never easy when you're in a constant state of flux.
We don't make a lot of money doing what we do, but we love what we're doing. I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life. Make and create for others. That's what it's about.